She walked onto the screen like a whisper, smooth, effortless, and impossible to ignore. For decades, Kim Basinger has carried an aura that felt almost unreal, a kind of slow-burning glamour that didn't just attract attention, it commanded it. And then came those moments, the bold, fearless choices that made the world gasp, stare, and talk for years. Kim Basinger didn't just push boundaries. She redefined what feminine power looked like on screen, bearing more than skin, bearing fearlessness itself. Before we dive into the full story, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Iconic Looks Daily for your daily dose of celebrity glamour, transformations, and unforgettable looks. She wasn't born into the spotlight. Kim Basinger started as the quiet girl from Athens, Georgia, an almost painfully shy child who barely whispered in class. No one, not even Kim herself, could have predicted that the very quality that made her shrink into herself would later become part of her mystique. That soft, breathy voice, those still, steady eyes, the way she moved like every gesture was deliberate, it all became her signature. A kind of sensual silence that filled rooms louder than words ever could. Her rise didn't happen overnight. She modeled first, and the world noticed immediately. There was something cinematic about her even when she wasn't trying to be. Photographers didn't just take pictures of Kim. They captured moods, scenes, stories on her face. She had that old Hollywood quality, that Veronica Lake, Lana Turner, Rita Hayworth type of allure. Luminous, soft, a bit dangerous. But it was her leap into acting that changed everything. And then came the moment that would alter the trajectory of her entire career, her role in 9.5 Weeks. A film that would become one of the most talked about, controversial, and sensual movies of the 1980s. People didn't just watch Kim Basinger in that film. They watched for her. Every frame felt like an unspoken confession. Every look felt like a dare. And yes, those scenes where she bared more than just her emotions created waves that rippled far beyond Hollywood. Critics debated it. Audiences were stunned by it. And the industry could no longer deny it. Kim Basinger had stepped into a level of stardom that was rare, specific, and impossible to fabricate. She wasn't using shock value. She wasn't aiming for scandal. She was acting from a place of raw vulnerability and magnetic self-possession. When she bared herself, physically, emotionally, artistically, she changed the cultural conversation about sensuality on screen. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't gratuitous. It was art. And she delivered it with a breathtaking confidence that actresses today still cite as inspiration. Hollywood kept watching her after that, hungrily. Because Kim didn't just act, she wore roles like couture designed just for her. Whether she was stepping into the sleek confidence of Vicky Vale in Batman or the dangerously glamorous Veronica Lake-like beauty in LA Confidential, she carried herself like a woman who understood her power and knew exactly how to use it. Fashion loved her. Cameras adored her. Designers fought to dress her. And audiences, well, they watched for the same reason they always had. Kim Basinger had that combination of grace and danger, soft elegance wrapped around smoldering intensity. Even in her most revealing moments, those iconic photoshoots, those unforgettable film scenes where she left little to the imagination, she did it with a kind of class that made the world rethink what bold truly looked like. She wasn't selling a body. She was selling a story, a mood, a vision, and the world bought it. But behind that glamorous beauty was a woman navigating the weight of fame, expectations, and the demanding nature of Hollywood. Kim has always been vocal about her anxiety and shyness, revealing layers of humanity that most people never saw coming. She wasn't just a bombshell. She wasn't just the woman in the iconic scenes people still talk about today. She was, and still is, a deeply emotional artist, someone who felt everything fully. And perhaps that is why she looked so striking on screen, not because she tried to be perfect, but because she allowed herself to be real. As the years passed, Kim continued to evolve. The world watched her transform from the blonde dream girl into a powerhouse actress, winning an Academy Award, delivering performances with depth, devastation, and intensity that left audiences sitting in stunned silence. And yet, that early aura of sensual mystery never faded. Even today, when people look back at the images that shocked the world, those bold, daring photographs, those film moments where she revealed herself with breathtaking courage, they see more than beauty. They see confidence. They see a woman in complete control of her own image. They see someone who knew that leaving little to the imagination wasn't about exposure, it was about presence. Kim Basinger's legacy is more than a collection of shocking scenes or unforgettable fashion moments. It's the story of a woman who turned vulnerability into power. A woman who embraced sensuality as an art form. A woman who taught Hollywood and the world that true allure comes not from what you show, but from how you own it. Her name remains synonymous with glamour, mystery, and that rare kind of star power that doesn't fade with time. She didn't need loud performances or over-the-top theatrics. She simply needed a gaze, a moment, a whisper of risk, and the world fell silent. Kim Basinger bared it all, yes, but what she revealed was far more compelling than anything the camera could capture. She revealed courage. She revealed artistry. She revealed a woman unafraid of being unforgettable.